Hey there, fellow Americans. In a groundbreaking development that's sending shockwaves through the nation, Bernie Sanders has just achieved what many thought impossible. A historic bill that could put an extra $4,000 in monthly Social Security benefits in your pocket has finally passed. Before we dive deep into this game-changing legislation, if you're someone who cares about your financial future and wants to stay informed about crucial Social Security updates, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You won't want to miss any updates on this revolutionary change that could transform your retirement. The news that's got everyone talking started when Senator Bernie Sanders, long known as a champion for working-class Americans, introduced what might be the most significant Social Security reform in decades. But what exactly does this mean for you and your family? How will this unprecedented increase affect the millions of Americans who depend on Social Security? These are the questions we're going to answer today, and trust me, you'll want to stay until the end because the payment timeline might surprise you. Let's start with the basics of this revolutionary bill. For years, seniors and disabled Americans have struggled to make ends meet with their current Social Security benefits. The average monthly payment of $1,827 barely covers basic necessities in many parts of the country. Bernie Sanders' new legislation aims to change that dramatically by implementing a $4,000 monthly increase. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a complete overhaul of how we approach senior care and retirement security in America. But here's what makes this bill truly extraordinary: it's not just about increasing payments. The legislation includes comprehensive reforms to ensure the long-term sustainability of the Social Security program. Many of you have asked, how can we afford this? Well, the bill introduces new funding mechanisms, including adjustments to the payroll tax cap and closing corporate tax loopholes that have long allowed the wealthy to avoid contributing their fair share to the system. The implementation timeline is what everyone's been asking about, and I've got the details you need. The rollout will begin in phases, with the first wave of increased payments scheduled to start in the coming months. But here's the crucial part: not everyone will receive their increases at the same time. The distribution schedule depends on several factors, including your current benefit amount, age, and the state where you reside. For those wondering about eligibility, the bill maintains the basic Social Security qualification requirements but expands coverage in several key areas. If you're currently receiving Social Security benefits, you're likely already in the system for the increase. However, new provisions in the bill also extend additional benefits to caregivers and widows, addressing long-standing gaps in the current system. One of the most frequent questions I've been getting is about the impact on early retirement benefits. Under the new legislation, those who claimed benefits early won't be penalized when it comes to the increase. This is a significant departure from previous Social Security adjustments and shows Sanders' commitment to ensuring no seniors are left behind. The bill also includes a revolutionary cost of living adjustment (COLA) calculation method. Instead of using the current Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, the new system will use the Consumer Price Index for the elderly, CPIE, which better reflects the spending patterns of seniors, particularly on healthcare and housing costs. But here's something many people haven't realized: the bill includes retroactive payments for certain beneficiaries. If you fall into specific categories, you might be eligible for back payments calculated from the bill's effective date. This could mean a substantial lump sum payment in addition to your monthly increase. The payment timeline is structured to ensure a smooth transition and prevent any disruption to existing benefits. The first phase begins with beneficiaries aged 80 and above, followed by those 70-79, and then those under 70. This staged approach allows the Social Security Administration to manage the massive administrative undertaking effectively while ensuring those with the most immediate needs receive priority. One of the most innovative aspects of the bill is its treatment of disabled beneficiaries. The legislation recognizes that disabled Americans often face higher living costs and includes provisions for additional support beyond the basic $4,000 increase. This could include supplementary payments for medical equipment, care assistance, and transportation needs. The funding mechanism for this historic increase has been carefully designed to ensure long-term sustainability. By raising the payroll tax cap and implementing a modest tax on high-frequency financial transactions, the bill generates the necessary revenue without burdening middle-class workers or small businesses. This approach ensures that Wall Street and the ultra-wealthy contribute their fair share to support this essential program. But what about inflation concerns? The bill addresses this through an automatic adjustment mechanism that ties future increases to both inflation and wage growth. This means your benefits will maintain their purchasing power over time, providing real security for your retirement years. For current workers wondering about their future benefits, the bill includes provisions that will affect how their benefits are calculated. The new formula gives extra credit for years spent caregiving or in low-wage work, addressing long-standing inequities in the system that have disproportionately affected women and minorities. The implementation process includes a comprehensive outreach program to ensure all eligible beneficiaries are aware of the changes and can access their increased benefits. The Social Security Administration will be conducting nationwide information sessions and launching an online portal where beneficiaries can check their status and expected payment dates. One crucial aspect that hasn't received much attention is the bill's impact on supplemental benefits like Medicare. The legislation includes provisions to prevent any negative interaction between the increased Social Security payments and eligibility for other federal assistance programs. This ensures that beneficiaries won't lose access to essential health care or other support services due to the higher payments. The bill also addresses the unique challenges faced by rural beneficiaries. Special provisions ensure that those in remote areas have equal access to the increased benefits and support services. This includes funding for mobile Social Security offices and enhanced online services to reach underserved communities. For those concerned about taxes on their increased benefits, the bill includes modifications to the tax treatment of Social Security income. While the details are complex, the general effect is to reduce the tax burden on middle-income beneficiaries while ensuring that high-income recipients contribute appropriately to the system's sustainability. The legislation's impact on the economy is expected to be significant and positive. Economic analysts project that the increased spending power of millions of seniors will stimulate local economies, create jobs, and generate additional tax revenue. This multiplier effect helps offset the program's costs while boosting economic growth across the country. Looking at the international context, this reform places the United States at the forefront of Social Security provision among developed nations. Many countries are watching closely, as this could set a new standard for how modern societies support their aging populations. The bill includes strong protections against fraud and abuse, with enhanced monitoring systems and penalties for those who attempt to game the system. This ensures that the increased benefits reach those who truly need them while maintaining public confidence in the program's integrity. For those planning their retirement, the bill's passage requires a reassessment of retirement strategies. The guaranteed higher benefits may affect decisions about when to claim Social Security, how much to save in private accounts, and how to structure retirement income streams. The legislation also addresses the special needs of veterans, providing additional increases for those who served our country. This recognition of military service includes both combat veterans and those who served during peacetime, acknowledging their contributions to national security. One of the most forward-thinking aspects of the bill is its provisions for future technological changes. As automation continues to reshape the workforce, the legislation includes mechanisms to adjust funding sources and benefit calculations to ensure the program's continued viability in a changing economy. The bill's passage represents a victory for grassroots activism and democratic participation. Years of sustained pressure from senior advocacy groups, labor unions, and concerned citizens helped create the political momentum necessary for this historic reform. As we wrap up this discussion of this momentous change in Social Security, remember that staying informed is crucial. The implementation of these changes will affect millions of Americans, and understanding your rights and options is essential. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for ongoing updates about the rollout of these increased benefits and other important Social Security news. For those who want to take action now, contact your local Social Security office to ensure your contact information is up to date. This will help ensure you receive timely notifications about your increased benefits and any actions you need to take. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed about these changes can make a significant difference in your financial future. Remember to share this information with friends and family who might benefit from these increased payments. The more people who understand and prepare for these changes, the smoother the transition will be for everyone. Together, we can ensure that this historic legislation achieves its goal of providing real security and dignity for all Americans in their retirement years.